Hello, everyone. This is Boricua Binks. Okay, that was a weird intro, but yeah, I was doing it to the beat of the music. Yeah. Okay. So, how you guys doing? This is Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, the struggle was real again because I have to deal with this Angel Starr. I don't know, man. I feel like this part of the game, this case in particular, I don't think I've played it enough for me to actually care or like it much. But we'll see. I gotta just persevere just like Phoenix is doing. Alright, so where we left off was that we caught her in a lie. Of course. Of course we did. So let's get this cough-up queen to cough up the truth for once. Alright, if indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. What? What?
Order, order! What is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. Ooh, burn! That's gross, but burn! That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. Yeah, I really can't. I have a very low health bar right now. See? The witness lied about where she saw it, clearly. She tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. It would be pointless for her to lie about it.
Pointless to lie? I see.
Still weird though. The witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. In other words, Miss Starr witnessed the crime from a different location. Yeah, I think we already know where she was.
A different location.
Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Don't call it a lie, dude.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Starr witnessed this crime was here. Where her boyfriend is. This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room?
Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second level so you can see the entire lot.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
No. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony, you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security room, yes? Well, Miss Starr. How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today, a man has got the better of Angel Starr. Why'd you have to bring male versus female up into this?
Order, order. Witness, what have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky? Who else would she be talking about, buddy?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make sense.
Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands. Not so sure about that, buddy. It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. Do you know how many people have lied on this stand in these games? And yet I never really actually hear of them getting, convicted or anything of perjury. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh yeah, he said she wouldn't risk this without a good reason.
So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Me?
Of course.
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Oh boy. Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Wow, my throat is killing me right now. I'm gonna have to do a short video today, guys. Sorry. So I'll keep going a little bit. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference. But what? What would change? Distance? Yeah. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. But I think I'm right. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. There we go.
Ugh.
Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? Uh-huh. Actually, I just noticed something. Angel Star's face, her hair, and everything, they reused it in Apollo Justice. I mean, it's a little different, but it's almost the same facial model and all of that. Oh my gosh. Another character I dislike. I can't believe I just noticed that right now. Okay, that explains why I dislike her.
Well, witness.
Yeah, she looks just like her. Alright. You.
Yes?
You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. I was wondering where the security guy was. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Because you're not the security guard. Oh boy, look at all that way she had to go. Why didn't she call 911? That's why I had to go through the visitors' parking in B block.
That's quite a detour.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. That's pretty fast, though.
5 minutes?
She was really running.
This changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. Really?
You have a point. And the spork is a wonderful invention.
Would you like another caviar lunch?
Absolutely. Do I have to pay for it, or are you just giving it to me?
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something.
Do I have any evidence to stop this? I mean, I've never seen us ever choose sit back and observe. Ever. So of course we're gonna object. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest? Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. What's with all these food references? I've got lunch boxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank? Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone.
But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Skye dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Inconceivable! I love that movie so much. Oh, I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Princess Bride. Actually, I gotta ask Pharaoh if he's seen that. There's so many movies he has not seen that I want him to see. Yeah! I cannot shout right now. Okay, the music. Woo! Finally at a stopping point, really.
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony.
Finally, thank God. I'm sick of this girl.
She has a grudge against the defendant, and there is a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth is the next witness ready to go.
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it. We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright.
That was too close.
I'm afraid that the Cough-Up Queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
Thank God. Oh no. No, no, no! Go away. Him too, huh? Oh, I can't stand you, Angel Starr. I did not know how much I would dislike you until now. No, I'm tired. I don't want to do you anymore. No. Go away. My voice hurts. What'd I go through? Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer to not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
What was that?
What the hell? Another... Is this another one of her trick lunch boxes?
My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? You are totally bribing him now. Dude, he keeps eating though.
Woohoo! A triple-decker!
Oh God, my voice.
Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Gives me enough time to eat this triple-decker. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Om nom nom.
Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? I can't stand it. Please, no more. I wanted this to be a short episode and rest my voice. She's pure evil, I tell you. Pure evil. Okay. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? How the heck did she get that? Two types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other was the defendant, Miss Lana Sky's blood. She cut her hand. Oh boy. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence.
What? There was blood found on the shoe.
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Oh, okay, there you go, Edgeworth, help us out here. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Again. She's doing this to him again. Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed. Didn't I mention I have 3 boyfriends in forensics? 3. So you have more than the 3 you mentioned before. Come on now. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You should know the 2 rules of evidence law, Miss Starr. Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
Yep. It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Ugh. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
No. Ugh.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. But Phoenix, you should know. Stop saying it seems so. Why? You're supposed to be a lawyer. You have a degree, don't you? What the hell?
You could at least study some evidence law. Really?
The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. Well, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged.
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Please let this be the last time. I can't stand her. Should have mentioned. Yeah, you should have. Now, did I not bring this up? No, you did not. 2 types of blood were found in the shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other was Lana's. Now let's see. Flawless, decisive. Wait. I don't know if it's flawless. Can I look at the shoe? I haven't. White enamel shoe bears traces of blood from. Whoa, it's on the bottom. So is the bottom her blood? Is there anything else in there? Can't do anything?
This blood, it's my sister's, right?
It appears so. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself at the time of the crime.
Poor sis.
What about this? That is his blood, has to be.
Ah! There's blood here too.
On the sole of the shoe. It's got to be the victim's. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood. That's strange.
All of this blood. It's horrible.
This blood might be an important clue. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can I press? I think I'm gonna press this. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Ew, what the hell kind of lunches do you make, lady? Ugh. Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole batch of soup.
Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe?
A problem? This is critical. What's wrong with the victim's shoe? Okay, there's a problem. I just don't know what it is yet. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there's one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. Can't even talk now. Oh, great. Alright, let me finish this. A clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Well, that's rude. Alright.
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence.
Okay, I think it's what I just saw a minute ago. The fact that his blood is on the bottom. That's strange. I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of this shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe.
It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of his shoe? Oh, loss of blood, chest, single stab wound. Crime photo. Victim shoe. I don't. Knife. I think it's this. I don't see blood on her shoes. Alright, let's try this. I don't know. Thank God. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint. Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Oh. Yeah, okay.
Aha!
As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. If there were bloody footprints, they would have been found. We checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Did you even check the scene, Edgeworth?
Order, order, order. Well, witness.
What? Huh? Great. Ooh, excuse me.
Great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh, that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright, think.
Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions.
What?
Ah, I bet Edgeworth figured it out because he's so smart. He's so smart. Okay, sorry. How much longer is this episode gonna go? I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony.
What are you talking about?
Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. She knocked my hand. Kicked over the oil drum. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that part. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that. I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness, well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum, kicked over by the chief prosecutor, was brimming with water. Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason.
You don't mean...
Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. What? I think she has enough evidence against her, though. Come on now.
That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty. Erasing evidence. That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him?
So, my sister's blood on the shoe, that's when it happened?
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Thank God.
Mr. Wright, do something, please.
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime, and she tried to conceal it.
But...
Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. I'm totally okay with this for once. I'm sorry, Emma, but... I don't care.
Very well.
But Angel Starr is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water.
This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Little girl, what did you just say? Oh, of all people. Huh.
Huh? Me?
Did you say that I, Angel Starr, was on the prosecution's side? Well, in this case you have been, even though you hate them.
Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints.
Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are, demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence. You were not going to say anything if she hadn't said that, though.
Wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else.
This is ridiculous. I want to end this video, but this lady keeps coming up with more stuff. You've reached your verdict, Your Honor. Any further comments will be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this. What the heck?
A photograph?
I had this just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for error in this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait! Look at the asphalt in this photo.
Hey, it's clearly wet.
erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. Maybe it's time to give up? I'm sorry, Mia. Whoa, Mia! Where did you come from? What? I thought we weren't gonna have any phase in this episode. Or case. Right. Wet or not? Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Ugh. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. Oh, my throat hurts so bad. This is the last piece of evidence.
Very well, this time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Come on, Phoenix. Of course, we need Mia to help us. Your Honor, wait.
What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration.
So, right.
Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this.
I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this photograph.
Okay, he stabbed. This is such a small detail that if you did not pay attention, you would not catch this. Luckily, I seem to recall this pretty well. The problem in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor?
You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph.
A muffler is also a part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe.
I see, and I see. What's that suspicious-looking claw sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're the one who made a fuss about the muffler thing earlier. Are you so stupid that you forgot? Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to the case.
Because, if you remember, she said muffler. Yep, during a call to Emma. Oh boy. Where is this going? Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Muffler! Ugh! Yeah! Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Oh! Ah! Okay, sorry. That really hurt. Please say we're done. Please.
Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings.
Suspend.
I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once, and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence.
Excuse me.
Agreed.
I suppose so. Phew. That was close. But we made it. At least for now.
The court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all.
He's still hungry after all that? Alright, to be continued. Thank goodness we got to that part. Finally. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day. Bye!